My name's Emily Stahl, and I'll be going into my third year of college at Oregon State University, where I'll be attending as a transfer student from Lynn Bent Community College, where I spent my first 2 years as a college student. I have a lot of tips and tricks that I recommend and that I have abided by very wholesomely and strictly for the past few years. I'm a very frugal person, I love saving money, and I always say that saving money is my hobby. The first thing that helped me save money is going to community college. I went to Lynn Bent Community College for the first 2 years of college, and it gave me some time to figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I entered college, so this made community college a very viable option for me. A lot of times universities also have partnership programs with community colleges. I know that my university does, and it's a good thing to take advantage of to get some cheaper classes and still get all the university benefits. So if community college is a good option for you, definitely take advantage of it. I recommend it completely. The second thing is going over a spreadsheet. So I like to write down, usually on my computer and my phone so I can keep track of it on the go, is keeping track of all of your expenses. So I write down what my expenses are that I need to do. Gas, phone bill. These are just some examples of things that I will put in my computer and things that I need to keep track of. I have some in-store purchases, some online purchases that I write down what I spent so I know where all my money is going. Something else to tie into that is always using cash as much as you can to pay for everything. I know you have some online purchases sometimes, and you have to keep in mind what you're spending online as well. I work in a restaurant, so I get some tips, and I try to use those tips as much as possible because that is cash. If I use my card for a $60 purchase, it doesn't seem like I'm spending that much money compared to taking $3.20s out of my wallet. If I do use my card for something, I'll reimburse myself and I'll keep track of it, put that cash back in my bank account. I typically have excess cash anyways, but just keeping in mind what I'm spending and make sure that I'm reimbursing myself. The very last thing that I love to do is keep in my head, if you don't need it, then don't buy it. It's a very good rule to adhere to. One thing that I like to tie in with that is the 2-week rule. The 2-week rule for me is if I see something in the store or online that I really want and it seems glittery and fantastic and amazing while it's in the store and it's right in front of my eyes, yes, I'll want to buy it. If I think about it for 2 weeks, then usually I end up not needing it or wanting it anymore. If I leave the store, come back in 2 weeks and think, you know what, I didn't really want that, then it's a good way to save your money and not make impulse purchases. 90% of the time, I don't want that thing anymore, and it's just another good way to keep in mind what you're spending your money on. Like I said earlier, I am very frugal and saving money is my hobby, but the real reason that I like to save money is my family does not really have the means to put me through college. I'm doing it 100% by myself. I have to pay for all my tuition, all my expenses. I'm paying for everything. I still live at home, so I'm very grateful for that, but I do have to pay for all of my college tuition, which is why I'm so frugal. So thank you very much for listening.